Hello everyone. Hopefully you can hear me well enough and see my screen well enough. I didn't want to mess around with a screencast as I don't have my computer mic and everything set up for that at home, and I'm trying to be quiet because my boys are asleep. But it is time to submit to MIPA, the Michigan Interscholastic Press Association, for individual awards for last year's yearbook. And if you don't know all about what that is, you can go to this website, mipamsu.org, and go under awards and go to individual contest, and you'll get all this information here. So anyhow, people who worked on last year's book can be recognized and receive awards that you can put on your resume, that you can keep in your portfolio and things like that. And it's also just pretty cool to be honored and recognized. So we've a spreadsheet in our 5109 shared staff 2023, and it's right here. It's not in a folder right now, it's just loose, but it's called 2022 individual awards, and then I have the deadline on there, which is February 17th. I know that's a ways off, but this is quite a process to get everything ready to submit, and then we have to go through a portal to submit everything individually. So we need to start getting them ready. So what we've got to do is look at last year's yearbook and decide what we're going to submit for each category. So writers, we would be looking at verbal categories here. That's this first one. And then yearbook visual can be mostly, these are mostly, some of them are spreads. There's a few that are spreads, so they can be editors, and they're also going to be photographers. I'm actually going to take these business ones out here in just a second because we don't do those on our own. But anyhow, all the photo ones would be photogs, looking at those. These verbal and visual would be editors. I can do these here that are all for like theme, cover, and sheet, all that kind of stuff. But editors should be looking at 50 through 57, which that's going to change slightly because I'm going to take out the advertisements here. So let me do that. Okay, so the ones that I can do are now 54 through 60. Editors should be looking at 46 through 53, as well as the ones up here that are not pictures. So photogs, you guys would be looking at these. You can also help with some of the other ones because, of course, a spread as a whole includes pictures also. So what I need you guys to do is look through last year's book, and any of these links, you can click on them and it'll take you to the description of them. So, it didn't take you directly to that one. Hold on, let me see. So maybe it did. Okay, it did. There's a different list somewhere too, so I got confused for a second. But so you would read this description here for feature writing, student life, what it is that you're looking for, and then you would put like page 72, and then give me the title of the feature writing that's going there. If you're not, like if it doesn't have a title for some reason on any of these, like maybe they're pictures without a title, you can put like soccer dom or photo 3, something like that. Or you can also right click and leave a comment if you need to just leave a comment for me. And then who did that writing. So typically it's going to be one person for a writer. Sometimes there might be two. Like if you're gathering up captions from different pages here, there might be 2 or 3 writers, or headlines, there could be multiple. For photographers, for these, there's always going to only be, for the photo ones, there's always going to be only one. For the design as a whole, you could have 2 to 3 people. If there's an editor, if there is a writer on there, maybe 2 writers, then there could be 2 to 3 people. So that right now is all that I want you to do. And then I just want to make sure that we have multiple heads going over these and making sure that we're okay with everything. So Abby and Evie, I know there's a lot, but if you guys want a say in what is submitted, then make sure you glance over the list after everything is done. You can also help with some of them if anybody needs help. But writers, I would say that those that were on staff last year should look everything over after they are picked out, or there's not a ton of them, so maybe you guys could be the ones pulling those. Photogs obviously should be our photo editors pulling those. And then for the other ones, Abby, if you guys want to do those, or if you want to have some people in second hour do them, and then that way you're right next to them, you could do that. But you guys know more right now, better, like what your workload is. So I will let you guys decide that. And of course, I'll look everything over when it's done too. But this is just the first step in the process. So once this is all done, I can help run you guys through the rest of it. But again, hopefully you guys can hear me. I'll play this back before I post it and message out in the group about it. Sorry it's so long, but anyhow, hopefully you guys are all doing well and transitioning back into school in the new year. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.